What's up, Pokeaim Plus? I'm Pokeaim, and we got some more exclusive content for you because today we're using the #1 team in the world in BSS. I don't play a lot of BSS, but I like featuring cool teams in it, and this team looked really sick. I believe it's by KACR. I'll leave the link to the article down below, but of course, here's the team ID that I have, as well as the EV spreads too, just in case you guys want to copy it this way, and in case the team ID doesn't work. This team features Mega Starmie and Mega Gengar. You typically bring Mega Gengar into the fatter teams that you can go for Perish Trap into, while as Mega Starmie is the more offensive hit and run Pokemon, with Samurott to set up spikes, defensive Corviknight to help into Pokemon like Garchomp and King Gambit, even though you don't actually have a move to hit them. And then we have Bellibolt, which is one of my favorite mons to use. Actually, it's one of my favorite mons to use in SV because I run a draft league with it, and it's just so good. And we have the Toxic plus Soak combo and Terralic Charge, so we'll make them a water type. Our Parabolic Charge will be super effective, plus we'll get the Electromorphosis boost. And then Whimsicott is running the GC special, which is Endeavor on the Focus Sash set, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna get some games, and let's see how we do. Also, we do still have some bundles available from our Pokeaim Illustrator card. I'm officially in a card game, so if you guys want to check it out, the link to that is down below. Yeah, I've been going crazy with the support. Okay, game #1. Good speed tier Starmie. Starmie's pretty cool here. How do I want to deal with? I do have Soak. I'm into like really good into Jolteon, good into Sceptile. Honestly, Bellibolt's pretty good into everything that's not Swampert for the most part. The issue is I'm pretty weak to Electro type attacks on this team. I think we go Pert, you. I think these two deal with the much needed mons of it. And I said Pert when I meant Starmie. Samurai gives me spikes, which can be really nice. Whimsicott gives me some speed and Encore, plus Tailwind for this guy to win in the end. Okay, I like Samurai over Whimsicott, though I think Whimsicott's better. But the reason I like Samurai is, I probably should have just brought Corviknight. But the reason I like Samurai is that it pressures, it's an offensive pressure into Toxapex that lets me get a 3 layers of spike that allows my Bellibolt and Starmie to put in some work. So we'll see how this ends up going. Also, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I don't think there's a reason to Mega Evolve and stay in if I don't really have anything to hit them with. So I'm actually going to go Samurai here and just throw up 3 layers of spike if I can. I assume it's a Toxic or a Baneful Bunker. I kind of wish we had SD. Yeah, there's a Baneful Bunker. Yeah, I wish we had SD here because we're going to obviously get poisoned. This Mon is going to be the most annoying Pokemon to beat, in my opinion. Like, this Mon could have meant that maybe I wanted to bring Gengar just because I can Perish Trap and Shadow Ball and beat it 1v1. But at the same time, I'm really thinking that it's going to be a longer game, and if I get up hazards, I feel super strong. This is obviously going to poison me. One change I made, the original team had a Razor Shell, but they talked about they preferred Aqua Cutter, which I agree with because it doesn't make contact, doesn't miss, which is nice. And of course, you're already using accurate spikes, or spikes that are determined by accuracy, so might as well get up as many layers as I can. That is not that Fizduff. Is it Toxic Spike too? Okay. This is going to be a rough one. Maybe I should have brought Gengar. It's Baneful Bunker, Toxic Spike. Is it Recover Toxic, or what is it? I can still Parabolic Charge basically everything, so I'm okay. Baneful Bunker, T-Spike, Recover. No spin on Starmie, no nothing like that. So I guess Gengar was the play. Or Corviknight as a mid-ground. But they also have nothing that wants to come in on this attack that can also live a Sucker Punch after, outside of maybe Annihilate. And it's a regular poison too. What? Okay, I don't think they have Recover. Don't go for double Baneful Bunker. And they clicked that so quickly too. Like, they clicked that insanely quickly, bro. There wasn't even frame drop. Like, what? If you have Recover, you go for it. Depending on their last two, though, I should be okay. Just go Sceptile so it dies. Like, actually. Are you serious? Have some shame. Have some shame. They're playing Pex like it's an HO Mon that's supposed to just go down. Now, them not getting up a second layer is actually better for me. Low key. They're playing Pex like I'm already on double layer of poison. Like, I'm not here for like, I'm not here for a good time. But yeah, if Jolteon comes out after we Sucker Punch into Aqua Jet, we kill that. And then it comes down to Sceptile, which we can Soak to change its typing. It'll be a little iffy. I kind of hope this gets a roll. I feel like we did close to that. They don't get the double Baneful Bunker. Let's see if we land another Ceaseless Edge. This was actually really important to land because if we do, I think we knock out Toxapex. Okay, it's just at 1 HP, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. Because if they don't save Toxapex, we get rid of it. We do. It looks like we live one more turn of poison. I'll go for Aqua Cutter just so I don't miss. It should also be able to knock out Toxapex at, what, 13 or 14 or 15, whatever it's going to get its recovery this turn. And it also hits, like, any switch in anyway. That's not a maybe Sceptile. It's at 12. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I live. All right, we're going to go for Aqua Cutter. Don't get the double Baneful Bunker here just because it'd be annoying. They could switch. I'm okay with you switching, too. Like, at this point, why... Maybe they're not Regenerator. maybe they're the Venoshock with the Merciless Toxapex. They need to give that. Okay, they do switch. So something's coming in on Aqua Cutter. It's Pert, which is amazing for me. Because I definitely need damage on this. Woof. Okay, that is 100% in Starmie range now. We can knock it out with Liquidation, and then it depends on if they brought Sceptile. But with the Hazards up and Starmie's just overall bulk, and the fact that he never went for a second layer of Toxaspike for some reason, I don't understand why. I get into offense, one layer is usually better, right? Don't get me wrong, one layer is usually better into offense, but I have Bellibolt on the team, right? You don't know. Well, do you? No, you don't know. But I could have it. And Toxapex could actually stall out my team with that. All right, Mega Starmie. I'm going to need you to pick up a KO right now. Free KO. Nice. No Protect or anything annoying. I love Huge Power Starmie. If they go Jolteon, I'm actually curious to see how much it takes from Aqua Jet. If it is Sceptile, maybe they don't Mega Evolve and I win the speed tie. It is Jolteon. Okay, perfect. So I think Bellibolt's perfect in the back. Yeah, they definitely want the second layer of Toxapex then. Are we Aqua Jet here? No reason to save this mon. It's last mon Toxapex, so we can Parabolic Charge, I guess. Woof! They go for Electro Ball, which might not even KO. Because it's based on speed. I live this on 1, right? Yep. Closest one as possible. Let's go. Yeah, Electro Ball is just a bad move in most cases, unfortunately. Like, if it's scaled like Gyro Ball, maybe better. But because you're barely faster than me, we're good. I mean, I am in Great Ball climbing up, right? This is literally my climb. Why couldn't you get that crit last turn? Okay, so it's just Toxapex last, and we should be able to beat it with Parabolic Charge. Because they didn't get up a second layer. So, like, if they were randomly faster and they never touched me, they Baneful Bunkered into Recovered. There was a world where I think they did win. But Big Belly! Take your 3 layers of hazards. Wait, actually, don't you die? They weren't even regen. Okay. This wasn't a bot, right? Because they switched. Whatever. I am happy we won that game. Anticlimactic endgame, man. But we get a nice little performance bonus, which is good. And I'm getting VP. Like, them going for recover, them actually taking more damage means I get more VP, which is nice because these teams are a VP sync for sure. Okay. Corvi's good into Garchomp and Meow. But I don't like the electric, so I think if I bring Corvi, I have to bring Bellibolt. I think it's Corvi lead, by the way, plus Bellibolt. My Mega, I want to hit hard into Garchomp. I don't like Gengar. I think it's a little bit too passive, so I'd rather do this and gives me, like, basically the game plan is flip turn, U-turn, flip turn. Like, Spikes would be really good here, but it's flip turn, U-turn, flip turn into an answer, right? If it's Meowscarada, I go Corviknight. If it's Garchomp, I go Corviknight. Let's see what you got. Same rank. Gengar, my god. Not a Pokemon we want to see. I'm super Fizz Def on this guy. I wonder if this is... If it's Thunderbolt, it's annoying. I'm going to U-turn just in case it's like Perish Trap Crop. We should live Thunderbolt anyway. We're going to take a lot, don't get me wrong. Oh, it's just regular. Dude, are you messing with me? That Life Orb? That did a lot. Why'd that do... Why did that do 50? It's mostly ineffective. Thank you. I know that this Gengar could Mega Evolve, so I don't want to be... I basically want to go for Parabolic Charges one turn. Take the Shadow Ball, get a boost, and then I go for Soak into Toxic to outplay Destiny Bond. Basically, if I go Starmie there and my Op Mega Evolve... Op means opponent is slain. If my Op Mega Evolve, I'd be pissed off. I knew they get a Special Defense drop immediately, though. But I do get double power and I get back to full, which is good. Ooh, Bellibolt is the GOAT, bro. Good crit. Honestly, without a spin up drop, he weren't killing me anyway. So Good job, Bellibolt. I love Bellibolt so much, man. So we get rid of Gengar. It wasn't the Mega. The Spinette Drop is a little bit annoying. They probably have their Electric type in the back. I want a Toxic. If it's Electros, I have to stay and I have to Toxic. And I can switch, sack, come back in, no Spinette Drop. It's Meowscarada. Maybe they Flower Trip versus Knockoff. Flower Trip would be good. U-turn would be fine too. Basically, I'm pretty sure the last mon is, at this point, it's going to be Raichu or Electros. If you're going Meowscarada this turn, it's one of those two. If they knock off initially, I don't have my citrus, but I don't know if they kill me from 51%, which is what I look like. And if they U-turn, they actually get me into Citrus Berry range, so that's awesome. See if they triple axle, though. They'll get me the Citrus Berry, which is nice. I get the Citrus right here. Oof, tough. I think if they end up missing, I want to get Iron Head damage to put them in Aqua Jet range. I could also technically go Starmie here, but they have to land 3 triple axles. If they switch, that's fine too. They go for a not play here. Can't do that, buddy. You had your move, and now I have them in Aqua Jet range, right? They should have always went for triple axle. That move ain't like Flower Trick, man. It's not always gonna crit. Watch them only get 2 now. Yeah, they do get 3. But we can go out to Starmie now. Mega Evolve, go right for Aqua Jet, KO them. Starmie probably lives Flower Trick from non-stab Meow. And then the last mon is either Electric type or it's Garchomp, which we beat via the Ice Spinner. We should be good. I love that Meowscarada has like this beautiful speed tier as well, right above like all these threats. I think my favorite mon though to use in BSS is probably the best mon in my opinion, which is Mimikyu. That mon is just a cheat code. Anybody else feel that way? That mon is just a cheat code, I feel like. Goodbye, my child. All right, who is in the back? Whatever it is, it's either Raichu and we hit it with Aqua Jet, or it's Electros and I get to hit it with... I can actually flip turn on Electros. For the chip. Get a Toxic off, and we beat it. I guess, only just in case they have Giga Drain. I'd be fine either way, I guess. Maybe Liquidation was better, just in case this is Coil Sub or something. So this might have been a misplay on my part. But also, this is going to do a lot. I didn't realize Liquidation was an OHKO. Okay, I didn't realize Liquidation was an OHKO. My bad. I was unfamiliar with your game. Charge Beam. If they sub, I am Electromorphosis boosted, so I should be good. I was extremely unfamiliar with the game. Should I try and beat them 1v1 with Bellibolt? That'd be fun. Well, if they don't have Giga Drain, I'm good. We don't want them subbing here. Yeah, you see how little that does at +1? Bellibolt's the GOAT. Unfortunately, this does not stack. It'd be crazy if this stack like that. Woo! Bellibolt, baby! Alright, so now there's no danger of there being a sub. Should I make them into a water type for fun? Because that can't miss, whereas Toxic can miss. I'd do that. So I can Bellibolt them. Oh my god, I just gave them stab. I just gave them stab. But they can't Giga Drain and recover out of range of Starmie and kill me at the same time with Muddy Water, right? And if they Giga Drain, Parabolic Charge is going to send them flying. I'd probably live this anyway, even with stab. It's going to do... I just gave them stab, which is so funny. But this is fun. I want to click it. Nice stab. I'm going to live this on like 10. Yep. No accuracy drops for fun. Hey, give me your home on. I didn't have to do this. I could have Parabolic Charged, by the way, and won the game immediately, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they didn't even recover enough based on Giga Drain, but whatever, man. Bellibolt's the GOAT. Getting me another dub. Even though that Toxapex kind of gave us the dub itself. Hey, win streak bonus, performance bonus. Nice. Really close. I guess it gives me more VP though. Like doing more damage. Like if I fight a mon like Umbreon and it's Thunder Wave and not Toxic, I might actually go for a couple Parabolic Charges just to farm it for VP. But you can obviously beat those type of teams with Parastripe Gengar. Oh my god. They said, what are the scariest looking Pokemon I could ever bring to anybody? Corviknight beats everybody but the chicken, which Starmie beats. Do I bring Whimsicott lead here? And then go for these two? I still low-key like you. I like Aqua Jet, obviously, too. I think it's Starmie plus this for sure. Because if I get up spikes, I feel like Starmie kills every mon. Whimsicott in the back feels wrong, though. I think Corviknight 100% should come to this game, but I don't care. I like going with feels. I like Starmie lead because I get the flip turn immediately on something, or I can either KO, maybe Garchomp immediately, too. If it ends up being Gengar, I'm gonna go immediately into my... This is a... I feel like the team's just vibes. Yeah. So it's Garchomp lead, which is good. If it's not Sash, then I get to kill Ice Spinner immediately. And we also prevent rocks, which means Whimsicott keeps his Sash. Plus, I always have Endeavor on Whimsicott, which might help me out in a Blaziken, because I have double priority in the back. That's what I'm kind of thinking towards. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. My boy always calling me at the wrong time. Like the actual wrong time. It's really unfortunate. He's been trying to reach me like 3 times, but I can't. Tell him text me, but alright, it's fine. Anyway, I assume this is Sash. It is not Sash, so we get rid of the potential rocker on the team. It could still be Metagross. It could definitely be Metagross. Alakazam, think outside the box. Last one has to be Blaziken, right? I feel like I don't doubt to Shadow Ball because of who I am. Unless they're Life Orb, Magikarp. Yeah, I'm about to say, because Starmie's just nasty. Okay, so no matter what they have, I have Encore pressure. I always go Whimsicott, right? Because I have Encore pressure. And I beat Blaziken anyway by Encoring it into an attack, so I can't do something crazy like Upper Hand. So we always go Whimsicott here. Let me tell my boy to call me back in like 10 minutes. Okay, so the correct play here is to Tailwind, Encore them in a Bullet Punch potentially after. I can't Endeavor most likely because they have Bullet Punch, but if I Tailwind plus Encore, my Encore is the same priority as their Bullet Punch because of Prankster. So Tailwind means my guy is faster. There's Meteor Mash. We Encore them into that, which lets me Liquidation, and then I can go for the Sucker Punch to win. Because again, they could have Bullet Punch, so we want to go for Encore, just so they don't get to click Bullet Punch. We won't... this ensures that Starmie gets off a Liquidation. And then it ensures that Samurott can KO right after. With Black Glasses Sucker. I could technically Sucker twice too. But that's not how I want to roll. Alright, so we get a strong Liquidation off. We'll do over half, because this is the strongest mon of all time. This mon's so strong, man. Well over half, my god. And they unfortunately miss. Which is what it is. You're going to miss eventually. And there's no Bullet Punch because they're Encore locked into Meteor Mash. So we can go right for another Liquidation. And that should be able to take them clean down. Okay, let's go. And that should break us into Ultra Ball, I think. Nice. If we win the Speed tie versus Alakazam, we also just take no damage. So I don't even have to make that play. I can afford to try and risk. But let's see. All right, Ultra Ball, baby. All right, let's go for another. Okay, first game in Ultra Ball. Wow, you look really good, Bellibolt. So we're definitely bringing Bellibolt here. I think it's Samurott, Bellibolt. I like Samurott's ability to get up spikes and help out Bellibolt. And I think I like Starmie. And the reason I'm leading off with Samurott is because if they lead Dragapult, I want to immediately be able to threaten them with Sucker Punch. Spikes up plus... these three just look extremely good here. My 2 water types and then my resist. The 2 water types obviously take on Pokemon like Arcanine. For Bellibolt, if it's like Volt Tackle, Physical Raichu, then Starmie's really good into that too. There's also an Emolga. I just want everybody to know there's an Emolga, just in case you didn't know. I am worried a little bit about Florges, which is also why I think... Bellibolt handles most of their team. But again, we want to try and get up spikes. We want to try and break sashes. And we just want consistent damage. Emolga lead. Does Emolga Oko me? It's an Emolga. It might just be Tailwind Sat. I'm just going to go for the spike. Yeah, I knew it would go for some Nuzzle BS. It's all support. They're all Pikachu. You're a flying Pikachu. You're one of the... Well, you're not the Togepi. Togepi's the GOAT. We break through, which is perfect. So we break potential sashes in the back. Emolga goes down to its own sash, so we know that nothing else could be sash. And what we want to do here is we want to Sucker Punch. We don't care if they go for Encore. If they do, then I'm locking the Sucker Punch, but if they do go for Encore, then they can't attack me. If they go for Tailwind, I'm good too. They Charm. Nobody could have anticipated Charm. Watch them get me on this turn. Again, if they Encore me into Sucker, that's fine. It is what it is. They go for Acrobatics. Ooh, Focus Sash Acrobatics broken. Does not do much. Do we connect? We do manage to connect, and we get up 2 spikes, and Emolga, the giant threat, is gone. Let's see what happens now. Bellibolt comes out most likely on 99% of the mons coming in right now. Dragapult. Is it Dragon Dance Dragapult? I think I always Sucker. If it's DD, so be it. I need the chip. Yeah, I'm more worried about Special Dragapult. Ooh, I did 0. Okay, Dragon Darts. Okay. Endgame's gonna be interesting. I feel like it's just Bellibolt and just Parabolic Charge spam. Because Starmie is good into most mons in the back. Because I'll live Dragon Darts. There's no choice band in the game currently. They go for Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so I think Will-O-Wisp is wrong because I think Parabolic Charge into Parabolic Charge would now KO, whereas before, I think it would not have KO'd. Oh, I wouldn't have KO'd. So I think they could have gotten off more damage on me, basically. Yeah, because now, if that's doubled in damage, that should KO. Dun, 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 dun. What was that, 17 damage? So yeah, 34. Quick maths. Ooh, okay. Well, they're still, I mean, they're in Aqua Jet range, so this is important. So depending on the last mon, I think I win anyway, unless it's Scarf Golden Go. We're also Bellibolt. Like, there's a good chance we live everything anyway. Phantom Force would burn another turn, will be stronger. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be. Dragon Darts gives you 2 chances to crit too. God, Bellibolt's so cool! No! I told you about 2 chances to crit. Is it Arcanine, though? Is it Arcanine? There's also a world where I just went hard Starmie. Or is it Golden Go? If it's Arcanine, I'm good. It is Golden Go. I always go for damage anyway. Oh, they got greedy and went for Nasty Plot. That's amazing. Let's do a good chunk. That did 0. If they're going for the +6, right? Dude, that's super defensive Golden Go. Holy crap. So I assume that I can't soak them because of their ability. Do I slack off in a Parabolic Charge? I don't know what this endgame is going to be like. It's just Dazzling Gleam. Okay. So I go down. Now it comes down to, is Starmie strong enough with huge power to knock out a 58% Golden Go? It's obviously super defensive. But they also could be Dazzling Gleam, Recover, make it rain. So they could be no Shadow Ball as well. So there's I do live +2 make it rain. I live +2 Dazzling Gleam from a defensive Golden Go. All right, Mega Starmie, are you going to do this for me, buddy? Are you going to do this for me right now? Liquidation, it's super strong. It's huge power boosted. Golden Go goes down and the win streak continues. Oof. That Charm Emolga actually made this scary because I was paralyzed on my Dark type that beat the last 2 and my Sucker Punch was weaker. So that Charm Emolga actually wasn't bad. All right, really cool team. Again, the link to the thread will definitely be down below if you guys want to check it out. And thank you everybody for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to sub to Pokeaim Plus or sub to my main channel, Pokeaim D. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.